100% Chelsea. Newcastle 3, Chelsea 0, joined by a Newcastle fan. Now, you guys, first of all, well done.
Thank you.
Far better than we were. What did you think of us today?
I couldn't believe when I saw the team sheet and Barkley and Bakayoko in the centre of your midfield. Well, I don't know if they were centre midfield, but they're in your midfield today. And I think Barkley's played one game for us. And I think the Conte throwing the towel for your Champions League hopes before the game even started today. And that's not acceptable. You know, it's a long way to come up. Like, we've done the trip so many times going down south. It's a long trip, and it seems like he gave up, the players gave up, but the fans didn't. And that's not right. It's not right because, you know, Chelsea have been in the top four. Like, I'm 24. I've only known Chelsea being in the Champions League, you know, winning leagues or whatever, winning cups. That wasn't good enough today. And from a Newcastle point, it was brilliant. I thought we did the opposite of what you did today. I think we went for every second ball. We went for everything. And I think with the first 20 minutes, you know, we had to get the goal just to kind of make sure that we earned what we've actually put on the pitch. But I think apart from the first 10 minutes of the second half, you know, Chelsea didn't do anything. I've never been in a game against Chelsea where I've felt that comfortable. And we've had worse squads, worse teams, worse players in the last few years. But you're telling me that you can't stop players like Mo Diarmi in the centre midfield, who, I'm not being funny, couldn't even get a kick for us in the Championship last season. Don't get me wrong, he's had a great season this season, but I'd be asking, who's spending your money? Because Conte certainly isn't. You can't be a bad manager overnight. You know, he threw in the towel. You know, regardless of whether Liverpool can mess things up for you, he threw in the towel before he kicked off.
If you were a Chelsea fan and you looked at it, would you be Conte on or Conte out?
All I'll say is in my opinion, you've had better managers who have been given probably the same amount of time, and they've been given like the bullet. Mourinho, in my opinion, is a better manager. I would even go as I think Ancelotti's a better manager.
Ancelotti's a better manager.
You know, and put it like this, right? Any other team, it'd still be at Arsenal, put it this way, but you always think that you could lose your job at Chelsea. If you don't finish minimum top four with a challenge for the title, you've got a chance of getting sacked regardless of FA Cup, League Cup. For Chelsea, it's not really important. You know, for us it would be amazing, but for you it's not really that important. You've got to be performing in the Premier League and you've got to be performing in the Champions League. And in both competitions today, you haven't. But he's not a bad manager. I think if he's not going to get backed, then I think he'll walk, or it'd be mutually agreed that he should move on, which you know what that means. But let's just say you've had better managers. I think Chelsea fans, it's not like Arsenal where you're Wenger in, Wenger out, but I think he's not a bad manager. I think I would probably give him one more season if he wants to stay there, because I don't think he wants to stay there.